is a nightmare. As somebody with social anxiety, that's just my worst thing. And I've not been on many at all. So I'm interested. I don't know about the dating world. I'm interested to find out more. Let's start with your comments. So one of my faves said, "This is not about a date, but me and him were going to hang out. Then 5 minutes later, he broke up with me and got with another girl." Okay, Hazel, my sweet love. Oh, sorry, I just spoke. Hazel, you lovely girl, that's his loss. Like, he sounds like such a loser. So, that's really cruel. And you're gonna find somebody way better than that. ASMR with June, who is... Oh, I could go on about how much I love her. She has always been supportive of me, and I have just loved her channel for a long time, and I feel like she is just the sweetest person, and that really shows in her videos. Anyway, off topic, sorry. She said, "I legit had someone ask me on a first date what contraception I was on, just in case. I left that date so quickly." Thank God you left that date so quickly. That is so strange. Like, obviously valid when it comes down to it, but that's when you're actually near that stage. The first date is crazy. It's crazy. Chill. Sorry. Okay. This says, "Not a date, but I was in a situationship." Never good. When I hear that situationship, I'm like, oh no. On and off for like 6 months, freshman year of college. I met his dad. He always talked about me to his mum, but we never actually dated. Never posted me. Never came down to greet me. Always slept over. And acted like we were dating. So when I was I made a word, when I was finally trying to end things with him, in the middle of me breaking up with him, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I was like, no. Now he's dating another girl, posting her, and actually dating her. That was over 2 years ago. But the freshman year trauma always gets you. Love from America. Love from the UK. Love all my Americans. Yeah, honestly, go girl, go you, because I feel like in that situation I would have like held on to the good rather than done the right thing, which is what you did. Like, I would have been probably so bad in that situation, but clearly you knew you deserved better. Yeah, there's no clarity. There's no clarity there. Like, he's just taking the piss, basically. Like, there's no reassurance in the fact that you are actually together by him doing that. But I don't think the reason that he's like posting the new girl and actually dating her, I don't think that's because like you weren't good enough. I think he's probably just learned. But I hope you find, or you have found, somebody who values you and just knows your worth, because I feel like boys should be lucky to be able to call someone their girlfriend, do you know what I mean? Okay. had to beg the other, who was completely not at fault, driver not to call the police, which of course made him call even faster. She then confesses to me that she doesn't have an active driver's license and was borrowing her friend's car. So why did she insist on driving when I was already planning on driving? Once the cops arrived, I was assured that I was in the clear. I got the hell out of there. Sorry. Obviously, that's not a good situation. And I hope no one was hurt. Obviously, I hope no one was hurt. But there is definitely a funny side to that. I feel like that's one of those things where at the time it's not funny, and then after, like a while after, you can laugh about it, because to be honest, that's really funny to me. Am I a terrible person? Why is my hair sticking to this thing? Am I a terrible person? Maybe. New city. Got hit with a horrible pollen allergy. Got hit with horrible pollen allergies, and we had a date outside. I sneezed at least 100 times on our 45-minute date, which is more than one sneeze per minute. My eyes were watering and bloodshot from so much sneezing, and everyone was staring at us. Did not get a second date. That is tough and really relatable for me, guys, because if you watch me, you know I have really bad allergies. I'm always snotty and it's so embarrassing, and to be my friend or to date me or anything like that, you have to accept the fact that I'm gonna have a tissue by my nose all the time. Really attractive. Like right now. Okay. Somebody said, my first date with my ex was terrible. He was my first boyfriend at 20 years old. He asked if I wanted skis for lunch. I don't know what that is. I don't actually know what that is, but never mind. And I said no because I don't like sandwiches. Oh, it's a sandwich. But he really wanted it. And instead of ordering it to go, he went into the restaurant and sat down to eat lunch for about 30 minutes while he left me out in the cold car. I have no idea why I went on a second date with him. Girl, I would have been gone in the first date. That is so rude. You know,